Okay, sorry, I had to do that little. I didn't mean to assault your ears with that growl. I just had to do the little growl to make sure that my mouth was working, type shit. And I really hope that today that the YouTube videos aren't mashed up today. What I'm saying, I really hope that everything's working properly, efficiently, type shit. But today, horror stories. Or animated horror stories. Yeah. Animated horror stories. Yeah. Type shit. So let's see. Let's explore. So if I know how to spell it. Oh, no, I didn't. I can't spell for shit. I can't spell for nothing, bro. I tried to spell animated. I can't spell that shit right, bro. I can't spell animated right, bro. Okay, 20 True Creepy. That's 2 hours. Yeah, we're not doing all that. We're not doing all that. Let's relax now. Sorry, my chest. Just make sure that the properties are doing the property and thing. Okay, and then the advanced properties are doing the advanced property and thing. Okay, we go. Okay, this is the one we're gonna go for. This one right here. 13 scary stories animated. I can't read for shit either. Wow. 13 scary stories animated compilation of July 2025. Perfect reading. Okay, let's go into this one. This one looks interesting.
This happened back when I was in my first
Hey,
year
and I
of
can hear
college.
too.
I had moved to Wright Pierce City for my studies
Okay.
and was living in a hostel at the time.
Right.
One night, a few of my friends and I decided to go out. Luckily, I had brought my scooter from home.
That scooter is not going anywhere, bro. That dra scooter, bro. That dra scooter is not going anywhere, bro. That's just breaking down on the side of the road, bro. That's just breaking down on the side of the road. That dra scooter is not going nowhere, bro. Put it away. Put it away, bro. Put it away, bro. What the fuck?
Home when I moved, which made traveling around easier. Of course, sneaking out of the hostel at night wasn't easy, but I had built a good relationship with the warden, and that night he helped us. There were 4
Why does he have to sneak out the hostel? You're a grown ass man. Why are you sneaking out of a hostel like you're a teenage kid? Hold on. I feel like I might have missed some context. Hold on.
time to Wright Pierce.
I feel like I might have missed some
This
context.
happened back when I was in my first year of college. I had moved to Wright Pierce City for my studies and was living in a hostel at the time. One night, a few of my friends and I decided to go out. Luckily, I had brought my scooter from home when I moved, which made traveling around easier. Of course, sneaking out of the hostel at night wasn't easy, but I had built a good relationship with the warden.
Wait, so is the hostel connected to the college, bro? Cause why are you sneaking out of the hostel as a grown ass man, bro? You a grown ass man, just leave the yard. If you don't want to stay in yard, just leave the yard. Is that crazy to say?
And that night, he helped us. There were 4 of us to start. Me, Halor, Jai, and Aditya. 2 of our female friends, Neha and Sumya, were going to meet us later. It took
They mean the house. They mean the house. You already know. This cut is amazing. Sorry, I'm like, you know what? You know what, gang? At least you're here, bro. At least you're here, bro. At least you're here, my nigga. Tight shit. I can't lie. I remember I used to watch these stories a few years ago. I used to watch these a few years ago, but I haven't watched them in a long minute. So we're on the 13 scary stories compilation. We're gonna watch this one. Tight shit. So far, this nigga is sneaked out of a hostel. Grown ass man sneaking out of a hostel. That's crazy. And he's gotten on his dirty ass scooter to sneak out. Grown as hell. That's what I'm saying, bro. Grown ass man sneaking out of bro. You're an adult, bro. Why are you sneaking out? Just leave. Like what?
Them a little while, but eventually they arrived at the spot we told them to.
Demi
now
in
we
the
had 2
house.
scooters and 6 people, so we split up.
2 scooters,
Jai
6 people.
offered to drive Neha and Sumya, while I drove my scooter with Halor and Aditya. As we were getting...
That nigga greedy. Hold on. This nigga greedy. Oh, I'll drive the 2. I'll drive them. I'll drive the girls. This nigga greedy. You already know what he's trying to do. This nigga greedy, bro. Oh, I haven't seen such greed. How greedy? You already know what intentions he has. Greedy.
Sumya, while I drove my scooter with Halor and Aditya. As we were getting ready to go, I asked Neha where we were headed. She just smiled and said,
"Just follow us."
It was when...
I ain't trusting no nigga that said that, bro. Just follow us. No, tell me where we going. About just follow us like this is a Scooby-Doo gang, bro. No, pre-lined word. Bro, if you say that to me, I'ma think you setting me up off rip. I already don't trust niggas, bro. Whenever a nigga like call me, be like, oh yeah, meet us here. I'm like, do I really wanna? I feel like niggas is gonna try to stab me, bro. Send me the low, so I have the directions, bro. Even if you send me the low, bro, I'm not gonna trust niggas just like that, bro. I don't trust niggas that tell me, oh yo, meet me up here. I don't trust women who tell me, oh, just meet up here, bro. I don't trust no one, bro. Cause I always feel like I'm about to get lined, bro. I always have to bring a, you know what I'm saying? Little something to protect me, because I don't trust niggas, bro. That's just scary, bro.
The air made it harder to ride comfortably at
midnight,
midnight,
scary.
But we managed. After a while, I started noticing how far out of the city we were. That's when Aditya asked Neha,
"Where are we going?"
Neha responded that she knew of a mall, one that had been abandoned and was rumored to be haunted. That's when...
Regular ass nigga think he getting lined. That's the thing. I have no reason to think I'm getting lined. I'm a civilian. But I still think niggas is trying to line me, bro. I think of that one time, I did her a little bad. She gonna get all her friends, her fucking older brothers. These niggas gonna fucking kill me. One day. Like that's how I think, bro. That's how I think, bro. I'm a civilian. I have no reason to be getting lined. But I still think niggas is trying to line me, bro. That's why I treat everyone well, for real. Man, shut your little lame ass up, nigga. If I expose your activities, nigga, no one hates me. I can say one name that disproves all of that. Do you want me to say it right now? I've got one name. Ola, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. What was that, nigga? Yo. Like, nigga, don't do that, bro. So I tell like you innocent, bro. If you innocent, then I'm innocent, and neither of us innocent, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Let's carry on with the video. I thought the stunts for my mind.
One that had been abandoned and was rumored to be haunted. That's when
no!
Things started to feel off. Hello, didn't like the sound of it. Honestly, neither did I. But we'd already come this far, and I didn't want to be the only one to ruin the night, so I agreed. But
Fuck no! I'm ruining that night. I'm turning back, bro. What are you talking about? Look, Brody don't even want to go. Look at him. He's about to shit himself. He's about to shit himself. Not figuratively, literally. Or his Black Instinct wanted him to say, yo, what? Why are we going to somewhere that's abandoned and haunted? Why are we putting ourselves in situations to get haunted, bro? To get possessed? Why you want to get possessed? What's wrong with you? Why?
He leaned toward me and whispered,
Look at Sumya.
I turned to look, and something was definitely wrong. Her face was pale, and she looked uneasy.
Look, she's so shook. Nah, hold on. Why are we disturbing the spirits? Yo, what? Look, hold on. Look at this. Look at how happy she is, and look at how terrified she is. She knows something. She knows niggas is about to get eaten. She knows niggas is about to get eaten, bro. Souls are about to get devoured, bro. She knows something, bro. Look at that, bro.
Pale, and she looked uneasy.
She's not the one who suggested it. Nah, the smiley one, the one who suggested it, bro.
Feeling sick?
She shook her head.
No, I'm not sick, but something's not right.
Bro, look at her, bro. If they all survived Al Yamwood is absolutely ridiculous work. That's absolutely ridiculous work, bro. That's crazy.
I have a really bad feeling. We should turn back.
Yes!
Snapped at her.
Shut up, or we'll leave you here in this forest.
Why is she so angry? Why is she so angry? Why is she so angry that niggas don't want to go to a haunted place? Nah, yeah, I was about to say the same shit. She's possessed. She's an evil spirit or something. Shows new victims, bro. That's a succubus, bro. That's a succubus and not even the sexual kind, bro. She's not even the good kind, bro. She's not even the good kind of succubus, bro. That wants to take your ud. No, this is the one that just wants to take your soul for free. Just take your soul for free with nothing but pain and torment. The succubus of pain and torment. That's crazy. I gotta look at Vito when he says we. I'll look at it when he says we can't go food. Look at this nigga.
Before I could respond, Halor suddenly asked me to stop the scooter. He said he wasn't feeling well, so I pulled over.
Stop the scooter.
Jai, riding behind us, stopped as well. Aditya gave Halor some water while he sat down on a milestone nearby. We started chatting and began coming up with reasons why the mall had been abandoned. Then, out of
just
nowhere,
go home.
Sumya let out a scream, a loud scream. It startled all of us. Halor choked on his water and stood up abruptly.
Yeah, if he throws up, he's throwing up blood, bro. He's throwing up blood. Why? But why she starts screaming so hysterical? Look at her, bro.
Sumya let out a scream.
I've never seen such horror on anyone's face. Look, no, on everything I love. I know it's animated, but I've never seen such horror on somebody's face. You start running, I'm shooting myself on the spot. At that point, for someone to have such a horrific look on their face, I know there is no saving me. I know there's no saving my soul, especially if I'm the only black guy there in GTA RP. But if someone has that horrific of a look, I know there's no saving us. Especially if I'm the only black guy there, I'm the first one suffering, bro. I'm jumping off Maze Bank's towers on GTA RP.
A loud scream.
GTA RP.
It startled all of us. Halor choked on his water and stood up abruptly.
Yo, she's still screaming.
I rushed to her, grabbing her arms.
What happened?
You alright, gang?
Her voice trembled.
You good, man?
We need to leave now, please.
I believe you. We do need to leave right now.
Was furious.
Stop acting childish.
she shouted, but this
Why
time
is she so
Sumia
mad?
shouted back.
You need to stop this. I'm not joking anymore.
That was all I needed to hear.
What the
I
fuck?
told Sumia to get on the scooter. We all climbed back on and headed toward town. The ride was quiet.
I don't even think it's
tense.
that.
Sumia was clinging to Jai so tightly, it made me a little jealous.
Yo, she's about to slime him. 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 Look, she's about to slime her. She's about to slime her out. We're watching animated scary stories. Animated scary stories. Yeah, horror animated stories. She is about to slime her. She shouldn't have let her behind her. She's gonna choke her out. She's gonna choke her out.
Made me a little jealous, I won't lie, but it also showed just how terrified she was. Around 5:30 a.m., we stopped at a tea stall. As soon as we parked,
Why?
Sumia rushed to a chair and sat down. We
You
gathered
good, mate?
around her, still shaken. I asked.
Are you okay now? Do you want some water or
You
food?
good, man?
She shook her head, staring blankly.
No, just let me sit here.
Jai moved closer and gently asked.
What did you see?
At first, she said nothing, but then, as if reliving it, her face turned pale again. What she told us still gives me goosebumps. She said that as we entered the outer forest area, she had noticed something, or someone, a woman, hiding behind the trees. At first, she couldn't get a good look because we were riding,
God
but when
forbid.
we stopped,
God
and
forbid.
Halor sat on that
God
milestone,
forbid.
she saw the woman clearly. She said the
Nah.
woman was standing right beside Halor. Her legs were bent at strange angles. Her
We're not getting no
eyes
clue tonight.
pure white. Her skin was pale and lifeless. We were all frozen, especially Halor. He just stood there, replaying the exact moment in
I can't lie. If I saw that, just out of the fear that one of these niggas, we would jump her. Bro, no one else could see her, bro. No one else could see her, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If I saw that, out of the fear that one of these niggas is gonna get possessed, I can't lie. The whole block's getting lit up, bro. The whole block's getting lit up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Everyone's suffering, bro. In GTA RP, I'm lighting everyone up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We all doing JJK tag team, bro. I'm sliming you, bro. I'm dead sliming you, bro. If I see that standing above you, bro, I'm dead sliming you, bro. I'm slamming you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Cause now I'm gonna be fearing that you're possessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be scared that you're possessed. What's up, Ruby? What up, Ruby?
his head. Since that night, I've stopped venturing to the outskirts after dark because sometimes you don't know what's watching you from the trees.
Yo, Alandis. I want to scroll up to what you previously said. I want to scroll up to what you previously said. I want you to scroll up to what you previously said. Hold on. Everyone, I want it to be known if they Alanditism. I'm gonna. In fact, let me take a picture of it right now. Hold on. I'm gonna show you all now. Let me be clear. Everyone in that story survived. No one in that story died. I meant if they went to the abandoned place. You did not specify that. If they all survive, I will yam wood. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Hold on. Oh, you guys can't really see that for real. But he said it. Scroll up on the chat. You see that better? If they all survive, I will yam wood. That's what he said. That's him. That's all him. That's him. Alandis. Your task has been given to you. You got yam wood now. Hey! There's no proof. That's the context. Bro, I mean, the VOD will come out after this. After this stream, the VOD will be out. We can go back and watch it, bro. I'll you forgot about that, did you? You forgot about that, did you? My friend is offered his wood feet. Hey, Ruby, tell your friend he is willing. He is open and willing. He's moving to you. He's open and willing. Tell him. Tell your friend he's open and willing. Orlandis is yamming wood this day. This day, Orlandis is yamming wood. Ooh, in fact, we're going to make the lights red. We're going to make the lights red. I'm closing on willing. Don't listen to that. He's lying. He's lying. He's lying. We'll get back to wood yamming stream when. Once I get my IRL equipment, then we're going to stream it. Then we're going to stream. My IRL equipment comes tomorrow. So it's coming soon. It's coming soon. No worry. Don't 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 worry.
I lived with
Next
my
story.
grandmother
Next
for
story.
a large part of my life. Across the street from her house lived a woman, her neighbor, who always looked at us in a strange way. She hated our family.
I'm banging her up. I'm banging her up. I'm banging her up. No. No, you get in GTA RP, you're getting punched in your mouth. In GTA RP, you're getting punched in your mouth. You getting punched. Staring at me across the street like that. Are you mad? Who are you, nigga, to be staring at me like that? Staring at my granddaughter like that. Why is she staring at me like that? I'm banging up GTA RP. Them,
And I still
they're
don't know
dead
why.
crepes, bro.
She didn't hide it either.
Scarred ass
You could see
face.
it in her eyes, in the way she glared, like we'd done something.
Yo, look at that. Hold on, look at that. Yo, look at
She
that, look
didn't
at
hide it either.
Look at
You could see it in her eyes, in the way she glared.
that. Yo. Yo. That look, yo, why did she control her face like that, bro?
Why?
Why did she
didn't hide
control
it
her
either.
face like
You could
that,
see it
bro?
in her eyes, in the way she glared, like we'd
Yo.
done something unforgivable. But then, in 2015, when I was 8 years old,
Don't kill
something
me,
unexpected
fam.
happened. That
Don't kill me.
same woman called me over to her front yard. She was smiling. It was the first time she'd ever acted friendly.
Fuck no! After you been me mugging me. After you been me mugging me. Like that. No! In GTRP, I'm punching you in your mouth. In GTRP.
I was an innocent, naive child, so I crossed the street without hesitation. She was holding a doll, a big one, around 3 feet tall.
I don't trust
It
that
had
nigga.
blonde, shoulder-length hair with bangs.
I don't trust that
Looked
nigga.
just like one of those old dolls from the 80s or 90s.
I don't trust that nigga.
She gave it to me, and I accepted it. Why wouldn't I? I brought the doll home and
3
showed it to
feet
my
doll.
family. They thought it was odd that she'd suddenly act nice, but no one really questioned it.
Why
Days
not?
passed.
Why not? Why would you not question that? Why would you not? Why do people not question things, bro? Why do people not question? These are questionable actions, bro. These are questionable actions, bro. I should carry that in one hand. Yeah, 3 feet tall. I can't lie. That's one you have to carry like a baby still. That's one of them you have to carry like a baby still.
And for no clear reason, I started to feel afraid of that doll. I didn't want to be near it. I couldn't look it in the face. My mom and aunt thought it was funny. They'd play little pranks like putting the doll next to my bed holding a fork while I was asleep. It wasn't meant to scare me. They always cared about me. But to me, it wasn't funny. I was
What's
terrified.
that?
And then,
What type of
strange
aunties did they have? What type of aunties did they have? What? Putting the thing next to my bed with a fork? Bro, I'm lighting it on fire. I hope you die in the fire. I'm lighting it on fire, bro. Huh? You're bugging.
Things started happening. My grandmother had already been struggling with depression after losing a close relative. But after the doll came into our house,
Granny's
her
getting slime
condition
first.
rapidly worsened.
Granny's
She
getting
began
slime
having
first.
hallucinations. She stopped recognizing people.
Yo, tough crush up. What was that? It said tap it up my window. Yeah, you're finished, bro. You're finished long there. Yeah, long there, bro. Yo, I'm probably gonna need a new mod. I'm probably gonna need a new mod. I think mine's finished. It was me. So Ruby, you're evil spirit now. You're evil spirit now. We see how it is. Nah, but why is Granny crashing out like this, bro? Let me open it. Come in. Crazy work. Why is Granny crashing out like this, bro?
Worsened.
Hold on.
She began having hallucinations. She stopped recognizing people. Even me, even my mother and aunt. The only person she recognized was my uncle. She would talk about seeing the house on fire. She told us she saw me and my cousins lying dead in the kitchen. She walked.
Hey! God forbid! God forbid! Whoa! Hey, nah. She was tweaking a little too much for me.
Aimlessly
I
through
like
the
that.
house, never speaking
I like that.
clearly.
She started tweaking a little bit too much, bro.
Almost haunted look in her eyes. She wasn't herself anymore.
You
It
good,
was like
man?
something had taken over.
Never mind. My
My
fault.
family started to believe something spiritual was happening. We brought in a pastor to bless the house.
Son,
We even
spiritual.
called
No,
a
that's
meet-
something demonic, bro. That's something demonic. She needs a pastor, bro. She needs a pastor in the blood of Jesus, bro. She needs a pastor in the blood of Jesus. For this.
medium from Umbanda, an Afro-Brazilian religion, to try and expel whatever was there. During one of these
Yeah, nigga, I know they mean to say shut up, bro. I was trying to get I was trying to be cold with the words, bro. Shut up, man. I realized as soon as I said it. Check your output settings. You think you're funny? You think you're a funny guy? Is this what I pay you to do? As my mod? Is this what I pay you to do? Bully me? Huh? Is this what I pay you to do as my mod? To bully me? I should beat your ass. GTA RP.
sessions, my mom, who has always been spiritually sensitive, said she felt a hand around her neck, trying to choke her. Eventually, my grandmother had to be admitted into a psychiatric hospital. Even there, the hallucinations continued. She believed the doctors were trying to kill her. She begged not to be left alone. And that doll, the one that the neighbor gave me, my uncle took it and threw it away somewhere along the road.
Don't take it away, throw it away, burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Freak is up there. That was a freak ass demon, but why you grabbing the neck? Why you crossing the neck? You could have crossed the head and just cause see what I'm saying? But now you want us to go for the neck. Freak ass nigga.
To this day, I don't know what was inside that doll, and I don't know if our neighbor cursed it, but it's the only explanation that makes sense.
Burn that
My
nigga!
grandmother is okay now.
GCRP.
She's stable, but she has to take a lot of medication to stay that way. We don't talk much about it anymore, but it's something none of us will ever forget.
Granny's finished.
And that woman,
Granny's finished.
that neighbor who gave us those dirty looks, she still lives across from my grandmother's house, and she still looks at us with hate. And once, she even tried to run me over with her car. I just wish I knew.
And that wasn't a sign, bro? That wasn't a sign, bro? I'll close it because, bro, this book we out. Bro, hold on. The nigga tried to... the nigga tried to run you over. That wasn't a sign, bro. That wasn't a sign, bro. Come on, man.
Why?
Come on,
Why
man.
did she do this to us?
Cause she don't like you, nigga. She just tried to run you over. I think it's clear why she did that to you. She don't fuck with you.
Hi, my name is Nikola, and I live in Bulgaria.
Don't talk to me directly, bro. Don't talk to me directly, bro. I don't know you, nigga. I don't know you. I don't know you. Don't talk to me directly, nigga. So bang you in your mouth, GTRP. GTRP. I can't lie, I'd actually burn the door of the neighbor's house. GTRP, crazy. The generous would be for me if you took a out. Nigga, I don't got no beef with you, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. Nah, I do know you. But I don't got no beef with you, nigga. Shut your ass up, nigga. What are you talking about, nigga?
This happened when I was just 7 years old. I was staying at my grandma's house in our village during the winter. It was a small, quiet place where everyone knew each other. One night, I was out in the center of the village with my cousins and a couple of friends. We ate, we played, and as the night went on, it got later than usual. Eventually, it was time to go home. Now, our house was at the very edge of the village, and to get there, we had to walk down this long, dark road. There were houses along the way, sure, but it was still pitch black.
Right.
The street lamps were there, but they didn't work. As we were walking home, we noticed a man standing by the road.
Why is it that... in fact, you guys can't even see that through because of the chat. Let me... Okay. You guys can see it a little bit now. Why is it every single one of the...
all by himself.
Why is it all of these villainous ass niggas are the most obvious villainous ass niggas, and these people just walk towards it? They don't run away. They don't run away. Why? Why? The survival skills of a wet fart. The awareness of a deer in headlights. Bro, why? What the Look at him! Look at him! Look, I don't know how many times I have to keep saying this. Look at his face! Look at his face! Look at his face! Nah. Bro, if someone tries to press my child like that and my child walks towards him, take my child, GTRP. Take him. Take him. Because clearly, I haven't raised him right. He has no survival instinct. I'm not fighting him. Look at him. Look. I'm not fighting him. Look at him. I'm not fighting that nigga, bro. I'm not fighting him, nigga. GTRP. Nah, fight win with one arm. You think big nose, bro? Do you know that these niggas are the most dangerous types of niggas, bro? Niggas that clearly don't care about their life, bro.
We thought nothing of
Where
it
was his hands
until
placed?
we got close.
It's like the nigga from the last video. Why is he touching his dingling? It's like the nigga from the video yesterday. Why these niggas stay touching their dinglings, bro? Yo, come on, man.
He didn't look right. His posture was off. His eyes were hazy. He was drunk. And as we walked past him, he looked directly at my youngest cousin. Look at his face.
Hold on. I'm not even gonna have my
She
face
was
cut.
only 5
No, I am.
and
I
said
lied.
something under his breath. "You're a cute kid. Want to come to my house?" "I'll give you some candy." I froze. Then I grabbed her hand and started dragging her along with me.
Look at his face! Look at his face!
And my other cousin, who was 6 at the time.
Nah.
We didn't say anything. We just
Nah.
walked faster. And the man, he was racing. We had to keep watching us. By the time we got to our
Look
house,
at
my
that.
heart was racing. We had a gate in front, and it was locked. I quickly helped my
Nah,
cousins
bro.
jump over it. It wasn't that tall, so I jumped over too. I grabbed
Oh, Ruby so she slept.
the key from under the rug, opened the door, shoved everyone inside, including myself, and locked it. The house was silent. Everyone was asleep, even my grandma. We made our way up to the 3rd floor. That's where our room was. I grabbed some firewood
Is it
along the
sad?
way
Nah,
and
nah,
lit
nah,
the
no
metal
way,
oven
no
to
way,
keep
no way,
us
no way,
warm.
no way, no way, no way.
And once everything
No way,
felt
no
safe
way, no
again,
way.
I turned out the
No way,
lights.
no way, no way, no way.
But something
He's not
told
inside,
me to
bro.
look outside, some
No
feeling I had
way.
in my stomach,
No
and I
way.
listened to it. I pulled back the curtain, and there he was.
In America, right? If so. Hey, yo, Tove with the switch! Rocket launcher with a switch! If this is set in America, rocket launcher with a switch! Get that pump action with a switch! With a switch! Every single weapon I can find in GTA RP with a switch! Chat, say it with me, say it with me. No, chat, say it with me, say it with me. With a switch! Cause, bro, nah. I'm not fucking with that. You think I'm gonna try put hands on that? You think I'm gonna try put hands on that? You've lost your damn mind.
Was that same man just standing there, staring.
You've lost
We
your
made
damn
eye
mind.
contact. I didn't want to scare my cousins. They were already drifting off to sleep. So I closed the blinds and went to bed.
Fuck my cousins! They get scared with me. If I had to have the displeasure of staring that nigga in his eyes while he's standing in the backyard, you niggas is too. I'm waking you up. Yo. Look at this nigga. You gonna look him in his eyes too. You're gonna feel for your life too. It's not just gonna be me. It's not just gonna be me. Are you bugging?
Laying in between my cousins. Eventually, I fell asleep. The next day, I didn't see the man anywhere outside, and for a while, I let myself believe it was over. But a few days later, I had to go to my other grandma's house to deliver some things, and as I got there, I overheard a few people talking, and what I heard made my blood run cold. They said a man had been arrested the night before. He'd followed a young girl through the village and tried to break into her house.
Look at that
They
menacing
had
ass.
found him.
Look at
armed
this
through the
menacing
village.
ass nigga, bro. Look at this menacing ass nigga, bro. Nah, I'm not fucking with that.
And
nigga,
tried to
bro.
break into her house.
I'm not
They had
fucking
found
with that.
him armed with a knife. In that moment, everything clicked. That man, he wasn't just some drunk villager. He was hunting. And if I hadn't grabbed my cousins and locked the door in time, God only knows what would have happened to us. My name is Yuma, and I live in a small city in India. My best friend Raj and I were beyond excited when we managed to convince my parents.
You don't sound like a Yuma gang. You don't sound like a Yuma gang. You don't sound like a Yuma gang. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. You sound like a grown ass man. Your voice is deeper than mine, my nigga.
To let us have a week-long sleepover To kick off our summer vacation, my parents,
Right.
both doctors, had to attend an urgent conference, so we had the house all to ourselves. We spent the day having a blast, prank calling, doing our nails, trying our new makeup looks, and just enjoying the freedom.
Are you sure you
As
was doing
night
your
fell,
nails, bro?
we decided to watch a movie and finally called it a night around 2
Period.
a.m.
Period. Clock it. You a grown ass man, bro. Talking about period. Nigga, what the fuck? You're a grown ass man, bro. Still a teen. Nigga, you turning 20 this month, bro. You turn 20 this month, nigga. You a grown ass man, bro. Bro, we don't talk about no period shit, bro. On period, nigga. On period, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? When you get punched in the face, it hurts. Nigga, what? What the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? When you get punched in the face, it hurts. What are you talking about, bro? Play the video reactor, boy. Nigga, only because I want to go to sleep. Call my bitch.
We went upstairs to my bedroom, but of course, being teenagers, the chatter didn't stop. Everything was perfectly normal until Raj suddenly went quiet and whispered,
What
Did
happened,
you
Raj?
hear that? Hear what?
What's
I
going on,
asked,
Raj?
a bit confused.
The rustling of the doorknob.
She said. I brushed it off at first, but a few minutes later,
Nah, surely the
I
parents
heard
locked
it
the
too.
door.
That soft, eerie sound made
Nah,
both
surely
of
the
our
parents
faces turn
locked the
pale.
door, bro.
But then, as suddenly as it started, the noise stopped. I looked out the window,
Right.
but there was no one there. We tried to go back to our conversation, but the unease lingered. It's all we could think about. Out of nowhere, a loud crash from downstairs shattered the silence. It sounded like something had toppled over. We were paralyzed with
Hey, Raj, a guy's name. I'm so confused. Bro, I don't know what's
fear,
going on right now.
clinging
I'm not
to
gonna
each
lie
other,
to you, bro.
our minds racing.
This story's
Raj
confusing me a
decided
little.
to call her mom, who lived just a few blocks away. In a panic, she rushed over, telling us to stay locked in the room until she arrived. She knew where we kept the spare key, so she was able to let herself in. As we waited, we heard the unmistakable sound of a vase shattering near my bedroom. We were terrified and convinced we were in real danger.
Oh,
Then,
so the nigga
front door unlocked.
downstairs.
Raj's mom arrived, and as she came upstairs, she knocked on the door,
So the nigga was in the
reassuring us
house.
that everything was fine. When we opened the door, she was laughing, telling us that a stray cat had somehow gotten inside.
Nah,
We
fuck that. That's a skinwalker, bro. Nah, that face is not convincing me at all. She not convincing me at all. That's a skinwalker, my nigga. Look at her. Look at that face. Why is she sweating so much? She on a word. Nah.
was laughing, telling us that a stray
Nah, I
cat
don't
had
trust
somehow
her.
gotten inside.
I don't
We were
trust Roger's mama.
dumbfounded, but then remembered we had
Nah.
left a window open earlier.
I don't
We
trust
laughed
that.
it off, but still shaken. We decided to spend the night at Raj's place instead. The next morning, over a lazy breakfast, a chilling thought hit me. I turned to Raj, my face drained of color, and quietly said,
If it was just a cat, how did it fiddle with the doorknob?
The realization left us both speechless.
Exactly. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
I
Call
live
that
in
one was
Bangalore,
not scary,
India,
though.
and this is a true story that happened to me when I was 13 years old.
Why I love
One
these in
night,
India.
around 8 o'clock, I was lying face down on my bed, my eyes closed, music playing softly in my ears. Suddenly, I felt a sharp tug on my toes.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm jumping out the window. I'm jumping out the window. GTRP. GTRP. I'm jumping out the window. Mm-mm. What position you guys sleep in? I'm not. Okay. See you guys later. To those guys, to the guys in the chat, not to me. No, not to me, not to me. One leg up, booty pointed. Why you keep talking about your ass, gang? What the I sleep like a robot, bro. Like a bot. I sleep straight. Like that. Like that. Body face stop. Boom. Like a robot, bro. I sleep like a bot. I sleep like a bot. Don't care for the stream. Nah, I sleep like a bot, bro.
I turned and looked towards.
Once I start doing sleep streams, you gonna see, bro. You gonna see, bro. Sleep on my right side. Nah, I can't lie. I move around, bro. I move around bears. I sleep with my ankles crossed. Nah, that's valid. That's valid. That's valid. I sleep like yo, I'm chilled. Yo, that was valid. That was valid. That's valid. But I got my face pierced today, so I'm gonna have to sleep on the left. So what piercing did you get? What piercing did you get? Wait, so do you stay on one side the whole night? I can't do that, bro. Dermal's the one like right here, right? It's that one there, right? Like on the cheekbone. Type shit. I have a plaster on it right now. Type shit. Yeah, did you get 2 or just 1? 2 or 1? I'll be waking up on the floor. Yeah, I can't lie. I've been moving around hella. I can't lie, bro. Bro, my exes, bro, they said that I be just twitching at night, bro. From what I've been told, bro, I don't fucking stay still at all, bro. It's wild. Apparently, I'll end up on the whole other side of the fucking bed somehow.
The corner of the bed, and that's when I saw it. A pale hand, just a...
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! In the corner. Corner. Hour. I'm not even gonna play with you. Nope. 1 hour in the corner. Go. I'll get my actions. Yes, and you regret it in that motherfucking corner, bro. Corner. Corner won't be seeing me today. Ruby, the corner sees all. If you're on good behavior, maybe it won't see you today. But look, the corner is vicious. You behaving. That's what we like to hear.
Barely visible.
Okay, let's rewind a little bit. We haven't been paying attention to the story.
In my ears. Suddenly, I felt a sharp tug on my toes. I turned and looked toward the corner of the bed, and that's when I saw it. A pale hand, just barely visible.
I'm stomping it out. Why not having TikTok again? TikTok got suspended. Can't lie, I'm stomping it out. You know what I'm doing? I'm boom, springing up from bed. Bah, bah, bah. Stomping that hand out. On GTRP.
He slipped back under the bed. At first, I thought it had to be my dad. He loved to play pranks on me.
Why would your father do that? Why would your father do that? Why would your father do that? So my father's not even present in my life, and yours grabbing your foot under the bed? What the fuck? I can't have my dad done that before for jokes. So it's either 2 of one things. Either your daddy just not there, or your daddy touching your feet at night. I'd rather know that than my dad touch my feet. I'm not gonna lie. I agree. Fuck it, I'm glad that nigga not in my life. Hell no. Cause what the fuck is this?
And scare me sometimes. I got up, knocked on the mattress with both hands, and said,
Dad, I know you're under there. Don't scare me.
In response, I heard a knock coming from under the bed. Still laughing a little,
Right.
I knocked again, louder this time.
Dad, come out. Come out now.
I called, but then I heard my dad's voice, far
Look,
away,
it's crazy.
outside.
Yeah, from a bed,
What's
it's
going
crazy.
on?
He was still outside fixing the fence, and the
So imagine you're thinking your pops is under the bed, knocking. Hey, nigga, come out, man. Then you hear from outside. What the fuck is you talking about? I think I just have heart attack. I think heart just attack. I think just heart go on attack. I think heart just go on attack. Bro, I don't think I'm surviving that situation. I think my body is completely shutting down. GTRP. I think my body is just completely shutting down. Why is that out at 2 a.m. fixing fences in pitch black? Bro, that you're not asking the right questions. you're not asking the right questions. You're not asking the right questions. You're not asking the right questions.
The only door to the backyard was too far away. There was no way he could have gotten outside that fast. My mom was in the kitchen making dinner, and my brother was away in another city. I froze. My heart was pounding. I bolted from the room. When I tried to tell my family what had happened, no one believed me. They said it must have been my imagination. But I know what I saw. I saw the hand move.
Okay, so hold on. We looking at that hand. Okay, let's look at the pops' hand. Let's look at his hand. You know, regular ass hand, normal ass hand, normal ass hand.
But I know.
Why do you think that hand is your dad's hand? Why do you think that hand is your pops' hand? Look at that thing. Look at that thing. It wasn't actually great though. How do you know? Nigga, were you there? Nigga, were you there? Because I was there. But just wanted to be a dead sub, but not a zombie. Bro, if I'm seeing that hand, I'm immediately knowing that that's not my pops, bro. Look at that thing. I'm immediately knowing that's not my pops, bro. I'm immediately knowing that's not my pops. And I'm getting the switch. I'm getting my head tie. GCRP.
The hand move under the bed. Even if it was just my imagination, what about the knocking sound I heard from underneath? I'm 19 years old now, and I still wonder what was under the bed that night. But honestly, I'm just glad I didn't look.
Stop looking at me, nigga. Stop looking at me, nigga. We telling horror stories. You can't look directly at me, bro.
Look.
You can't look directly at me, bro. Ah! Oh, blood of Jesus. Oh. 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 Oh, bro, I closed my eyes for a second. I opened them and that was right there. That scared the shit out of me. Oh. Oh, that scared me, bro. Oh.
Hello,
Father God.
Monzi. You can call me Billy. I'm a black Indian girl living
Nigga, you're not Billy. You're not Billy.
in Suriname with my parents, and
You're
at the
not
time,
Billy,
my
bro.
grandmother. This happened when I was about 7 years old.
You're
I used to
sad.
share a room with my 14-year-old sister, who we'll call Tiffany. Our room was on the second floor. Now, as
This story so picture of it. Nigga, in the beginning you were gassed. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut up, man. Acting like I made the videos, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Who the fuck is that? Who Who the fuck is that? Oh, my laugh. I'm not sleeping in the. It's not. Yeah, but I don't think anyone's sleeping if that demon's in their room. What are you talking about?
A kid, who we'll call Tiffany. Our room was on the second floor. Now, as a kid, I'd always see things that felt a little off, but I never really thought anything of it.
You didn't think anything of that. You didn't think of any survival instinct of a wet fucking fart. Survival instinct of a wet fart. What do you mean you didn't think of anything of it? Look at it. Look at it. Oh shit. Didn't mean to press that. Survival instinct of a wet fart, my nigga. His cut kind of clean. Shut up, nigga.
See things that felt a little off, but I never really thought anything of it until this night. I was asleep on the top bunk. Tiffany was on the bottom. In the middle of the night, I woke up for no reason. I glanced around the room, then looked.
It wasn't for no reason. There's a bleeding, horrific, Pennywise-ass clown standing in the corner of the room. There's a reason you woke up, my nigga. You should have never fell asleep. What?
Looked at the clock. It read 3 a.m. My bed faced a window, and because of the balcony light outside, the curtain was just see-through enough to make out shapes. I was just about to drift back to sleep when I looked over, and
I want us to get in situations like this so we can know what we do. No! No, I don't. The way I'd survive is not putting myself in this situation to begin with, dumbass. What? You exposing me, you'd pull your pants down. That's a corner depending on who you was talking to. If you were talking about him, then you're good because he probably would. You better not have been talking. You talk about me? You talking about me? Ruby, you was talking about me? Was you talking about Atlantis or you was talking about me? Don't try to remove her message. Hold on. Don't abuse your power, ladders. Don't abuse your power, ladders. So he'd pull his pants down in this situation. Alanis, I can't lie. That's a corner for you, bro. 20 minutes in the corner, nigga. 20 minutes in the corner. Corner, nigga. Corner, nigga. Don't try to argue with me, bro. Don't try to argue with me, bro. You guys can't argue the corner, bro. You guys can't argue the corner, bro. Don't try to argue with me, nigga.
I saw it.
On about I'd pull my pants down. What the what? What the
A small, childlike hand pressed against the window, just resting there behind the curtain. I was petrified. I went to a Christian school, so the first thing I did was hide under my blanket and start praying. I prayed so hard I could.
A Christian school in India? Okay. But the context was if I was getting jumped. So if you was getting jumped, you'd pull your pants down. So now you're trying to get gangbanged. That's an extra. That's 45 minutes in the corner now, bro. That's 45 in the corner now, bro. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? Pull my ding-a-ling. I couldn't know. Get in that motherfucking corner, my nigga. Get in the corner. That's 45 minutes in the corner, bro. So you went from getting jumped to now trying to get GB'd, bro. GTRP, bro. Get in that motherfucking corner, bro. Get in that corner, bro. Through there's nigga. CSGB. See, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that stands for. And I don't want to know. All I want you to do is get in that motherfucking corner, bro.
Didn't even think straight. The next morning, my eyes immediately went to the curtain, but there was no sign of a hand. But here's the thing. We were on the top floor. It was impossible for anyone to be standing outside our window. I never told anyone about what I saw. I was 7, and I knew no one would believe me. That night, I hesitated, but I went to bed anyway. And again, I woke up in the middle of the night. My eyes landed on the window, that same childlike hand, pressed against the glass. Just a hand, no arm, no shadow, just a hand.
Oh shit.
This
I
time,
forgot.
I whispered, "Tiffany, Tiffany."
I can't lie,
trying to
nothing
wake her
interesting
up,
has happened.
but
This
she
story's
didn't
pretty
move.
ass.
I lay there, frozen with fear,
This
unable to
story is
sleep.
ass.
I hid under my covers again and prayed to God to please, please make it go away. Eventually, I must have fallen asleep. When I woke up, the sun was shining through the curtains, but I was still shaken. Later that evening, I went to the upstairs living room where my grandmother stayed. She was
Nigga, that is not your grandmother, bro. That is not your grandmother, bro. That's not your grandmother, bro. No, nigga. No, nigga. No, nigga. No, nigga. No, nigga. You're not about to make me believe that that's your grandma, okay? You're not about to make me believe that that's your grandma, okay? Indian black girl called Billy and Gertrude from the. That's what I was saying, bro. Bro, we got the fucking. We got that grandma from Shameless, the fucking white grandma from Shameless, and fucking Whitney Houston, bro. Like, bro, that's not your grandma, bro. That's not your grandma, bro. Come on, man.
the only person I felt I could talk to. At first, she was skeptical, but the more I told her, the more seriously she listened. I've always been a grandma's girl. It was easy to tell her everything. She handed me a small Bible and told me to keep it under my pillow. I didn't want to tell my parents. I knew they wouldn't believe me.
Okay, so if that's the mother and that's the father, we're not even gonna get to the fact that the father is just a nigga with ginger hair. We're not even gonna get onto that. So depending on which one of these is the child of the grandmother, how the fuck does that come out of that? I don't care how dark skinned her husband was. That does not come out of that. That does not. We've got Ellen DeGeneres, and then motherfucker Prince T'Challa, and fucking Serena Williams, bro. That doesn't happen, bro. That doesn't happen, bro. That doesn't happen, bro. Nah, that don't. Nah, I'm not allowing it, bro. I'm not allowing it, bro. That's not gonna run.
And when I finally did, I was right. They laughed and told me it was just a dream, my imagination. That night, I fell asleep with the Bible still under my pillow, and for the first time, I slept peacefully. No
Amen.
hand, no waking up.
Amen,
Now
amen,
that I'm
amen,
older,
amen.
I've learned more about the legends in my country.
The Bible
and I
saves,
realized
amen.
That hand I saw, it was most likely a bakru, a small childlike creature.
Childlike creature, and then you show a fucking demon. Childlike creature, and you show a fucking Mario. You show a little Mario fucking minion, bro. You show one of Bowser's minions, bro. You show a motherfucker from The Hobbit, bro. What the fuck? You're taking the piss, bro. You're taking the piss. I'm killing that thing. I'm not gonna try and kill it, bro. It's gonna maul my face off, bro. GTRP. It's gonna maul my face off, bro.
From our folklore,
Fuck
it
no,
has
don't
all
get
the
nowhere
same
near it, bro.
characteristics of a child, but isn't. And if you think that was the end of my experience with the paranormal, think again. This was just the beginning.
I'm not gonna lie, that's horrific, bro. That image was horrific, bro. I can't lie. I'm giving it one more story, and if this story is ass as well, I'm going to sleep, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie, these motherfuckers is putting me to sleep, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
My name is Carol, and I want to share with you a true story that has haunted me.
Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. You picked an Elvid. You're the one who made the suggestion, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You made the suggestion for this. Not this video. You should have gave me a video for it, nigga.
Since 2010, when I was just 14 years old. Back then, I lived in a quiet apartment complex called Questons Avenue. It had 5 buildings. I lived in the B building on the 1st floor.
Okay, we don't
Directly
need to know
across from my building was the D building, where I used to attend tuition classes.
We don't need to
And
know
just
that.
beside the D building, there was a small, obscure security door. It was always closed. I had never seen anyone use it. It felt like it had been forgotten. By the residents, by the guards, by everyone. My daily routine was uneventful. I'd leave for class around 4:30 p.m., and by 6:30, I'd be on my way home. The walk from my building to the D building took about 20 minutes.
What the fuck is she doing on that phone? Who is she messaging to have such a devious smile on her phone? Is that DD from Dexter's? Yo, that she kind of looks like it. Why she got such a devious smile on her face, bro? Why is she smiling like that?
I usually spent daydreaming or chatting with friends. One evening, after class, my friend and I walked out together. We were laughing, sharing snacks she'd brought along. But she soon had to leave for another class, and I was left alone, slowly finishing the last few bites on my way home.
Stories are boring,
That's
bro.
when I noticed him.
Look at that.
A man, tall, gaunt, and unnerving, emerging from that strange security door, the one no one ever used. His movements were off, like he was struggling to control his own body.
What type of step was that? Smash. You know what I'm gonna say. Just go. You know what I'm gonna say. Just go. Don't find me on it, bro. Don't hurt my feelings. This is you just said smash to a skinwalker, bro. You just said smash to a skinwalker, bro. To that thriller ass move he did, bro. To that thriller ass move he just did. Get in the corner, bro. Because it's your feelings, I'll give you 15 minutes. I'll let you off easy. 15 minutes. Get in the corner, bro. 15 minutes.
His limbs twitched, and his walk was very jerky. Each stride looked stranger than the last, and he was looking down at his feet the whole time,
That's
almost as if he knew that he was walking in a strange manner. But then he looked up, and his eyes met mine. Something was wrong, deeply wrong. His face was unsettling. His eyes were too wide apart, and his jaw...
Do I even have to say it at this point, chat? Do I even have to say it at this point? Look at his face! This nigga tweaking, bro.
Hung at a crooked angle, like it wasn't aligned with the rest of his face.
This nigga tweaking.
He stared at me. I tried to ignore him, focused on my snack, but then he moved.
The
he
snack is not the important moment about this, bro.
And his slow stagger turned into a predatory stride.
Oh, nah.
Before I could react, he was right behind me.
Stop
yanking my belt
running!
With so much force, it nearly pulled me off balance. I spun around. My heart felt like it was trying to escape my chest. Up close, he was horrifying. Those same wide, bulging eyes, that distorted jaw, and a twisted grin full of something I can only describe as malice.
Run!
Do you have any money in your bag? He asked.
Fuck no! On about do I got any money in my bag? No! No! What the fuck?
His voice was a low, gravelly rasp that made my skin crawl.
No, I don't.
I stammered, my hands shaking. He didn't blink. He stared, deep and cold. Then his eyes darted to the nearby benches, where a few people had started watching us. Their concerned expressions seemed to break the spell for a moment. That's when he laughed, but not like a normal person. It was a hollow, mocking laugh, like something pretending to sound human.
Why are you so scared?
That was enough for me.
Look at you! How many times do I have to say this, bro? Look at your face! Why would I not be scared? Why would I not be scared? Look at your face. Look at your face. What reason do I have not to be scared? Come on, man. Come on, man.
I yanked my bag from his grip and ran. I ran
Run
as
that
fast
bag.
as
I'm
I
leaving
could
that
back
bag,
to
bro.
my building,
I'm
all
leaving
the
that
way
bag,
to my
bro.
front door. When I got
Run that
home,
bag.
I was out of breath and terrified. I told my parents everything. They were horrified and told me that if I ever saw the man again, I was to call them immediately. They wouldn't hesitate to report him, but I never saw him again. A few days later, one of my friends said she saw the same man I described. She thought he might have been drunk, considering there were a few liquor shops nearby.
That's a
She said that
skinwalker,
after
bro.
I left, his face turned pale, and he stumbled back to that same security door, the one he came out of, and
That's a
then
skinwalker, bro.
vanished. To this day, I don't know who he was or what he...
And you're a skinwalker too, bro. At this point, I'm convinced that you're possessed too, bro. You're a skinwalker, bro. Look at you. Man, fuck you, gang.
wanted. But that image of his face, that moment he grabbed my bag, still lingers in my mind.
Only 5 minutes. It better be just 5 minutes because I'm trying to go sleep. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm trying to call my bitch. I'm trying to call my little shit, bro.
Cat food. Arriving today with Prime.
Shut up.
That's off your mind.
Nigga, I can't want to call my little shit. Ah, fuck you then. Lame man, nigga. Alright, 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
About 5 years ago, I lived downtown in a major city in the US. I've always been a night person, so I would often
Bro,
find
be
myself...
life. Wasn't you just like that last night? Wasn't you just... Okay, yeah. It's not funny when it's you, is it? It's not funny when it's you, is it? I'ma expose you. The fuck you gonna expose me for? What you gonna expose me with? Shit, TMs. You good, bud. You good, bud. Let's carry on with the video.
About 5 years
carry on
ago,
with the
I lived
video.
downtown in a major city in the US. I've always been a night person,
Let's
so
carry
I
on
would
with the
often
video,
find
man.
myself bored after my roommate, who was decidedly not a night person, went to sleep. To pass the time, I used to go for long walks and spend the time thinking.
Bro, if this
I
shit is
spent 4
ass,
years like that,
bro.
walking alone at night, and never once had a reason to feel afraid. I always used to joke with my roommates that even the drug dealers in the city were polite.
This was a
But all of that changed in just a few minutes of one evening. It was a Wednesday, somewhere between 1 and 2 in the morning, and I was walking near a police-patrolled park quite a ways from my apartment. It was a quiet night, even for a weeknight, with very little traffic and almost no one on foot. The park, as it was most nights, was completely empty. I went down a short side street in order to loop back down my apartment when I first noticed him. At the far end of the street, on my side, was the silhouette of a man.
Yo. Wait.
So let's flip it all the way.
You got me reacting to this nigga, bro. You get me reacting to this nigga, bro. This what you got me reacting to, bro. Look, that was the same move he hit. That was the same move he hit. That was the same move he hit, bro. I don't even know what the fuck I said. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Alright, let's get back to this.
Dancing. It was a strange dance, similar to a waltz, but he finished each box with an odd forward stride. I guess you could say he was dance walking,
What the fuck is he
headed
doing,
straight
bro?
for me. Deciding he was probably drunk, I stepped as close as I could to the road to give him the majority of the sidewalk to pass me. The closer he got, the more I realized how gracefully he was moving. He was very tall and lanky and wearing an old suit. He danced closer still until I could make out his face.
He clean.
His eyes were open
He
wide
emo,
and
bro.
wild.
Hey!
He tilted back slightly, looking off at the sky. His mouth was formed in a painfully wide cartoon of a smile.
That's the Joker, bro.
Between the eyes and the smile, I decided to cross the
That's
street
Heath
before
Ledger,
he danced
bro.
any closer. I took my eyes off of him to cross the empty street. As I reached the other side, I glanced back, and then stopped dead in my tracks. He had stopped dancing and was standing with one foot on the street, perfectly parallel to me.
Don't do that. Relax.
He was facing me, but still looking skyward, smile still wide on his lips. I was completely and utterly unnerved by this. I started walking again, but kept my eyes on the man. He didn't move.
Relax.
Once I had put about half a block between us, I turned away from him for a moment to watch the sidewalk in front of me. The street and sidewalk ahead of me were completely empty. Still unnerved, I looked back to where he had been standing to find him gone. For the briefest of moments, I felt relieved until I noticed him. He had crossed the street and was now slightly crouched down. I couldn't tell for sure due to the distance and the shadows, but I was certain he was facing me. I had looked away from him for no more than 10 seconds, so it was clear that he had moved fast. I was so shocked and I stood there for some time, staring at him.
Why would you do that?
And then he started moving toward me again.
You see what I'm talking about? These niggas, bro. Putting their pants down. Fuck me, we all putting our pants down. Ruby, go take your 30 minutes in the corner, nigga. Go take 30 minutes in the corner, nigga. Go take 30 minutes in the corner, nigga. Fuck you mean we all putting our pants? You freakhead. You freakhead. What the y'all niggas too freaky, bro. Y'all niggas too freaky, bro.
He took giant, exaggerated, tiptoed steps, as if he were a cartoon character sneaking up on someone. except he was moving very, very quickly.
Oh yeah, that's. I'm not
like
gonna
to
lie,
say
he described that perfectly, bro. That's exactly what I imagined. That's why them exaggerate long guys. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I imagined. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He described that shit perfectly. He described that shit perfectly.
at this point that I ran away or pulled out my pepper spray or cell phone or anything at all, but I didn't.
Why?
I just stood there, completely
Why?
frozen, as the smiling man crept toward me.
Why? Survival instinct of a wet fart. I keep telling you, these niggas don't know how to survive, bro. These niggas don't know how to live. They want to get slimed in GTRP. They want to, like, bro, why would you just stand there seeing that thing? Why would you just stand there, bro? Come on, man.
And then he stopped again, about a car length away from me, still smiling his smile, still looking to the sky. When I finally found my voice, I blurted out the first thing that came to mind. What I meant to ask was, "What the fuck do you want?" in an angry, commanding tone.
Hey. What's your language, bro? Is he mad? Is he mad? Why is he swearing, bro? What's wrong with him, bro? Nigga, watch your language, bro. It's a family-friendly channel, bro. What do you mean? And also, why are you trying to speak and not trying to run? Why is your priority to open your mouth and not move your legs? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Foolish frog. Foolish frog.
What came out was a whimper. What the fuck? Regardless of whether or not humans can smell.
Hold on. Expectation?
I blurted out the first thing that came to mind. What I meant to ask was,
expectation?
"What the fuck do you want?" in an angry, commanding tone.
Reality?
What came out was a whimper. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Nah, niggas fucking. Let's make this just for dog. Nigga, that's what you were supposed to do, dickhead. You were supposed to do that from the beginning. Because niggas want to be late to stream, I had to make the pick. Stupid.
Regardless of whether or not humans can smell fear, they can certainly hear it. I heard it in my own voice. That only made me more afraid. But he didn't react to it at all. He just stood there, smiling. And then, after what felt like forever, he turned around, very slowly, and started dance-walking.
Ooh. I thought he was looking at me for a minute. I thought he was trying to look at me. I thought he was about to look at me. I was about to say, what the fuck? What the fuck? What did I do? He pressed you with his haki? No, he pressed me with his... Well, yeah, nah, you're right. Nah, I was gonna try... Oh, no, you're right. You're right. Oh. Christ.
Away. Just like that. Not wanting to turn my back to him again, I just watched him go until he was far enough away to almost be out of sight.
Walk backwards.
And then I realized something. He wasn't moving away anymore.
You couldn't jog backwards.
Nor was he dancing.
What you mean?
I watched in horror as the distant shape of him got bigger and bigger. He was coming back my way.
Oh.
He was coming back my way.
Oh.
And this time he was running.
Oh.
I ran too. I ran until I was off the side road and back onto a better lit road with sparse traffic. Looking behind me then, he was nowhere to be found. The rest of my way home, I kept glancing over my shoulder, always expecting to see his stupid smile.
Nigga, you don't got no bread for a taxi, bro? Like, at that point, I would have called Uber quick time. I would have called Uber quick time. Do you think I'm walking back home after that? Do you think I'm walking to the yard after that? I'm gonna sit and wait for an Uber. If it's a street with traffic, yeah. If there's at least all I need is one other person. For me, in these type of situations, I feel personally all I need is to be able to see one other person at least. That could be a barely full bar. If I'm saying some cars on the road, that's all I need, bro. That's all I need. Just to know it's not just me and the fucking monster. You know what I'm saying?
But he was never there. I lived in that city for 6 months after that, and I never went out for another walk. There was something about his face that always haunted me. He didn't look drunk. He didn't look high.
Oh.
He looked completely...
See, I was about to say that's Mike Jack, but that's not Mike Jack, no.
And utterly insane.
No, that's the Joker.
And that's a very, very scary thing to see.
That's the Joker. Or Jeff the Killer. You niggas remember Jeff the Killer?
When you're the chief human resource officer swimming in problems.
W. Oh, vids make you tired. I ain't gonna lie, that vid did make me tired, bro. That did make me tired. Jeff the Killer is hidden in one of my thumbnails. It's hidden in one of your thumbnails. Hold on. What's your channel? We're gonna see if we can spot it. We're gonna see if we can spot it. KTV. We're gonna see if we can spot it. Yeah, I'm such a... I spell it completely wrong somehow. Don't know how I did that. And then it came up with fight for some reason. I'm gonna lie, I cannot find your channel, gang. Ruby. 2Bs. And then 1K. Ah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna see if we can spot Jeff the Killer. We're gonna see if we can spot Jeff the Killer. Hold on, chat. Okay, it's not in that one. Even though I feel like it would make sense. Oh no, he's right there. I can't lie. No, it's a little. It's not hidden, but it's kind of. So I'm saying it's kind of hidden. Nah. It's kind of hidden. It's like if you're not looking for it, you're not gonna see it. Type shit. If you're not looking for it, you're not gonna see it. Type shit. Square away. Nah, you right. Nah, you right. You right. W. Well, appreciate y'all niggas. I'm going to sleep. Come on, I'm gonna go to sleep. Love you niggas. Bye bye. Night. What you mean no? Fuck you mean no, gang? You didn't even sleep when you left yesterday, you liar. How you know I didn't sleep? Huh? What you mean I didn't sleep yesterday? Because I got told. By who? Solanis, you snitching now. Solanis, you snitching now. Raw. So you snitching now, nigga. Tired shit. Was the snitching, I promise. It sounds like snitching to me. You told niggas that I wasn't asleep. when I said I was going to go sleep. It was a cut. It was a conversation. So how does that come across? You know what? This doesn't have to happen on stream. Good night, my niggas. This don't have to happen on stream. If it was snitching, I would have slammed out. Look, this don't have to happen on stream. Because if I really if I really let off shots, my nigga, this whole shit get shut down, bro. I'ma see y'all on Tuesday. Next stream on Tuesday. Appreciate you niggas joining. W stream in the chat. Fuck with y'all niggas. I'll see y'all later. See, now you ready to say goodbye. See, now you ready to see later. Good night, twin. See you later.